It's another Tuesday when we discuss and talk about business. And today we have a very crucial, important topic to look into. It's something that is happening to a lot of people, and I want to let you know, not just only business people. Even if you are in ministry, you are in your workplace, in one thing or the other you are doing, this particular topic will benefit you. You will learn a lot from this particular topic. So it's not a topic only for business people, but I choose to discuss it on a business day because it is paramount when it comes to business. It is an important subject matter you need to know as an entrepreneur, as a business person. You need to know why some things are happening to you. So we have a very crucial, important discussion. So do enjoy. Let people know that today we will be talking about why do people not reach out to me after business negotiation. You negotiate business with people. They say, okay, yes, I think you know what you are doing. You are hoping, believing they will reach out to you for the business as discussed. But why is it at the end they don't reach back to you? So these things are some of the things we'll be looking at today. So do well. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, do well, subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. Invite people, help me share. It is important. Every spirit of network issue, I bind it. Help me and share. Help me and share. Invite people to be part of what we are doing here. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Invite people to share. As you invite people, let them share also. Tell them to share. Tell them to share. Help me share. Every spirit of network problem, I bind you. I don't want network problem today. You are welcome, all of you that are joining. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Please sit tight. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are a beginner in business or you want to start up business, this will help you. You're already in business, no matter how small your business is. This is a topic I don't want you to miss. Why do people not reach out to me after having a business negotiation? You negotiate with people, you talk about business or contracts. Hopefully, you believe that these people are going to reach back to you. But at the end, they will not reach back to you. They will not call you back for the business. What are the costs? These are some of the things we'll be looking at today. It does not only happen to business people. It can happen to you. Maybe your boss in the office you can actually discuss something with your boss. You hope that this thing you discuss with your boss, that your boss is going to call you back. Or is the way you discuss it with your boss, you believe that your boss is going to help you, to get that promotion, to do that thing, no matter what it is. But at the end of it, they end up not calling your attention back, either for that business or for whatever thing you discuss with them. What are the causes? Why does it happen? If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, do subscribe now. And we have a lot of videos already on business that will help you either as a beginner, or you have already started business, or you want to start. We have a lot of videos on business, more especially on our live videos that will help you, that will guide you to start up a business if you are trying to start up one. We also have videos that will guide you if you are already in business. We have videos that will guide you. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, do subscribe now. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and do help me share. That is one thing I want you to do. Help me and share. And today's discussion, first of all, you are welcome. And in case today is your first time of coming across my video, I want to introduce myself when it comes to relationship, because this is what this channel is known for. This channel is known for relationship, marriage matters, business. So when it comes to relationship, I am your sales pastor, Johnmii. When it comes to business, I am your coach, entrepreneur, Johnmii. So, but when it comes to spiritual life, I am Pastor Johnmii. So you are welcome. Whichever one maybe I am to you is welcome, is accepted. But the most important thing, my name is Johnmii. So sit tight, you will learn a lot. And today, I know why I started introducing myself in different way. Because most times in our business day, I don't read Bible. But today, because of this particular topic, I'm going to read Bible. So I want you to be a little bit patient. Because some people might say, what does Bible has to do with business? It has a lot to do with business. Because you cannot succeed in business without two things. Yes, not only in business, anything you are doing in life and you really want to succeed, there are only two ways you can succeed. Either you succeed with the devil or you succeed with God. So don't ask me today in business day, why do you want to read Bible? That is why I started by introducing myself as a pastor also. Yes, I'm a pastor. So you can't succeed without God. Either you are succeeding with the devil or you are succeeding with God. Nobody is empty. I want you to understand that. Nobody is really empty. Everybody you are seeing succeeding in life, none of them is empty. So maybe you are the only one that think that people are empty. Either you are succeeding in the kingdom of darkness or you are succeeding in the kingdom of God. But at every possible means, make sure you are succeeding. But I advise you, succeed in God's way. Because when you are succeeding in God's way, that is the only blessing that lasts. But for you to succeed in life, you must belong somewhere. You must have where you identify with. Either devil is helping you to succeed or devil is helping you to succeed. But choose you today to succeed in the word of the Lord. So this particular topic, we have a lot to discuss. I want us to read scripture. Proverbs chapter 23, 1 to 3. Proverbs chapter 23, 1 to 3 says, when you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you, and put a knife to your throat. If you are a man given to appetite, do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. Did you hear that? Why do people not reach back to you after business negotiation? And we read the place in the Bible that said to you, when you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you and put a knife to your throat. It's not telling you to choke yourself. No. It's trying to tell you, hold your appetite, guide your throat. It says, if you are a man given to appetite, it says, put knife to your throat. Do not desire his delicacy, for they are deceptive food. That is where our discussion will start from. Why do people not call me back after business negotiation? I don't want to start bringing too much grammar. I really want us to discuss based on the things we can actually meet or we are meeting on our day-to-day life or activities. Now, this particular topic is something that will help you not just only in your business, like I said, even in your day-to-day life. A lot of people have met people that should have helped them to accelerate. A lot of people have met people that should have helped them to move to the next level. But what Proverbs said is the problem they had. Sometimes you're a business person and somebody connected you, or somehow somebody walked into your life for business, and the person happens to be a rich person. How do you react? When you people are negotiating for business, what are your reactions like? That was why I said that this particular topic, we needed to read Bible, and we have actually read the Bible on your own. Sit down and digest it. Proverbs chapter 23, 1 to 3. When you are discussing business with people, when you are with a rich man, because most times all of us want contracts. If you are into a particular job or into a particular business, at some point, if you are truthful, you will tell yourself that the moment you start getting little money, at some point you start desiring bigger money, you start desiring contracts, you start desiring job, work, businesses that will pay you more. You start desiring much money. And most times, some of this much money you are desiring caused by contracts. And some people, they miss somebody that can actually give them this contract. You know that this particular person, if I do this business with this person, I am sure of a certain amount of money. I know that if I do this business with this person, my life is going to have a shift. My business is going to have a shift. And now there is problem a lot of people are having. And that problem is what Proverb is talking about. You are seated with a rich man, you are seated with a client, you are seated with a customer, somebody that you are negotiating business with. What are your attitudes like? There are people, the moment maybe you are invited based on the kind of work you do. You are invited to a place for business discussion, for business negotiation. And maybe where you are being invited is in the midst of certain caliber of men and women. Yes. What do I mean by that? You are invited to discuss about business, to discuss about, to negotiate about a business something. And there are certain level of people that are in that place. Maybe when you walked in, they are sharing food or they are eating food, or the waiter or waitress or whatever, and so are giving them food. So they offer you a seat. Remember, what brought you there is business negotiation. What brought you there is business discussion, not food. I'm trying to explain why sometimes you discuss business with people, but they end up not reaching back to you. You lose that contract. You lose that business. This is, I'm saying, is some of the things that cause it. Because a lot of people, they don't know where the problem is coming from. They always target village people, rich people, village people. Most times it is not the village people. Most times your problem is some of these things. I want to take out my time today to explain to you. You are being invited to a place for business discussion, business negotiation, and you walked in and you discover there are certain calibers of men and women seated already. Either the waiter or the waitress serving them food. They usher you a seat. You seated. They will obviously they will ask you, what do you care for? Now I want to ask you a question. Do you actually care for food, or you care for the business negotiation and discussion you came for? Which one? That is the question I want you to answer me, if you can be sincere. Because some of you ask this question, you don't know where your problem is coming from. The moment you walked in, remember that what carried you to that place is business negotiation, is business discussion, not food. Obviously, they are going to ask you, what do you care for? Madam Oga, it's not a must that you must request for something. You don't need to tell them, I care for rice, jollof, or you look at their table and you discover the kind of food they are eating. You will now begin to tell them, please, I need chicken and rice, because you are seeing that they are eating chicken and rice. You say, I also need wine. Automatically, you are telling the person that invited you for business negotiation or for business discussion, you're automatically telling the person that you can't handle the contract. You are hungry. You are automatically telling the person that this particular contract, that you can actually dupe them or eat their money without delivering the work they are about to give to you. That is what it means. Because some of you, the moment they invite you to a place, sometimes it could be in a hotel, it could be in an eatery or restaurant, you are talking about business. Then they ask you, what do you care for? Some of you begin to, that is when you will now remember that you need to eat all the food that you have not been eating since you were born. That is when you will now remember that you need to eat ofensala, you need to eat snail. That is when you will remember that you need to eat fried rice, mixed with basmati rice, mixed with this one, mixed with the other one, or the name it. That is when you will now remember that you need to eat to your satisfaction. Now, let me tell you. Let me use myself as an example. If I invite you for business discussion or business negotiation, maybe in an eatery, restaurant, or hotel, and I ask you, what do you care for? You mention food. I don't have problem with you mentioning that you care for food, but I'm going to be paying attention the kind of food you are going to be mentioning. So I will pay attention to that. After paying attention to that, I'm going to pay attention the way you are eating the food. Yes. Some of all these little things, we don't really know that it matters. Somebody like me, I am going to pay attention. Once I ask you, what do you care for? And you said, okay, rice. I'm paying attention to the things you are going to be mentioning. I'm not against you eating. Like some other people, they will not be against you eating. But some of you, that is when you now say, it's an opportunity to now rich man he be, now rich woman he be, make I chop. You don't know that that is the end of the business discussion. They might even discuss with you, but that is the end of it. They will not call you again. Because automatically you have told them that you're a hungry person, that you can't handle the contract. Imagine a rich man want to give you a contract, a business that will want millions, and you are coming to a place, you are demanding for fried rice, chicken, misewu, or you are demanding for different things. The man might not even talk. He will just be looking at you like this. A lot of things will be going through his mind. This one that is hungry like this, am I sure that this one can be able to deliver? This one that is hungry like this, that is doing longer throat, this one that cannot control his appetite or her appetite, am I sure that this person can handle this contract that worth millions? Because there is a way you present yourself. You automatically tell the person, maybe your clients, your customer, or the person that wants to give you a contract, you automatically tell the person that you're a hungry person, that you cannot handle businesses that worth millions. You know why this topic is very, very important and crucial? Most times we pray for destiny helpers, we pray for opportunities, but the problem is that you don't know when you are going to meet the opportunity, and you don't know when you are going to meet your destiny helper. That is why it is important that you plan and prepare ahead of time, waiting for the opportunity, so that when the opportunity knocks at your door, you will not mess it up. I want you to understand this, so that you will not mess it up. A lot of people have prayed for destiny helpers to come. They have prayed for God to help them, and the opportunity showed up, but they just messed everything up. Let me tell you something. In fact, the perfect thing for you, or the perfect way for you to react when you are being invited for business discussion or business negotiation, when they ask you, what do you care for? Don't care for anything. Eat in your home before going. Yes. Because what carried you to that place is business, not food. That is the best. Once you're being invited, if in an eatery or restaurant or hotel for business, it is strictly for business. And they start asking you, what do you care for? Some of this can be a test, but some of you don't know. They start asking you, what do you care for? The best thing, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'm okay. Yes, even if you are hungry, that is why when you are going for such thing, eat in your house. Chop elsewhere before you go and meet your clients. Because your attitude can actually show your client that you are hungry. There is somebody, I want to share this so that it will help somebody. There is somebody that once told me, is one of my sons. He told me that he needs prayers, that businesses is not going, and that what he's getting is little contracts, that whenever he negotiates for big contracts, that at the end of it, they will not call him back. So only people that calls him back are the people with little money, little contracts. But whenever he discusses businesses, contracts that should give him money, that they end up not calling him back. He's a son in ministry. He now said to me, "Ma, pray for me." I looked at him. For some time, he had been calling, pray for me, because sometimes I will tell him, God, don't worry, God will give you contract, you will go. After I will tell you, God will give you contract, you will go. But a day came. I don't want you to laugh at this point. A day came. You know, pastors is a nurse. So he saw the seed in my hand. So the moment he saw the seed, I now said, I remember that, hey, there's something you have been telling me to pray for you about. You said that you want big contracts. Whenever big contracts are coming on your way, that you always lose such contracts, and you want bigger contracts to be coming. He said, yes. I said, okay, let me tell you something. Everything is not prayer. There are things you pray for. There are other things you don't need to pray. But most times, Christians generalize everything. Prayer. I told him there are things you should pray. At this point, I asked him, the nature of your work is contract work. You are an engineer of a building. You are an architecture. You are an engineer of a building. And you want somebody. Do you know what it costs to build? You are actually telling people that they should trust you. You are actually telling somebody that you want to build that you can actually give them the best. then you want to be an engineer for their house. All right. Now, probably is a house that will be costing millions. As an engineer, you want a rich man, you want a millionaire, a billionaire to entrust you as an engineer with a house that probably may worth up to 100 million or 200 million. I asked him, where is your car? He was shocked when I asked him, where is your car? Because that was the least question he expected me to ask him. I asked him, where is your car? You cannot be an engineer and you are flying bike. You don't have a car and you want a rich man to entrust 100 million, 200 million into your hand as an engineer. You want a rich man to entrust such amount of money in your hand, believing you that you will be able to deliver the kind of work that he wants you to deliver. No. First of all, the moment you are coming to him, he's seeing you on a bike. I want you to see how this is. That is why sometimes you can discuss with them. You can speak good English. You can arrange your words. But there are other things, there are other factors that can make people negotiate business, negotiate contract with you, but they end up not giving it to you. I said to the young man, you cannot say that you are an engineer and you are flying bike. And you want to be handling contracts of 100 million. Handling contract of 200 million. No. No rich man in his good right senses will entrust such amount of money in your hand, entrust such work. They fear that you don't know what to do, what you are doing. Even though that you know what you are doing, you are good at what you are doing. But for the fact that you are coming to see the person and maybe that you want to work for, and you are flying, you are climbing bike. Am I saying that climbing bike is a bad thing? Get me. Because most times Nigerians, I don't know, we have what is called selective amnesia. We don't really comprehend. That is the problem Nigerians do have. So if you are watching this video, I really want you to comprehend. Am I saying that flying bike, there is anything bad in flying bike, in climbing on top of bike? No. I'm not saying there is not anything wrong with that. I do climb bike. There is nothing wrong with that. But I want you to understand something. Understand my point. Why you can negotiate business with people, they end up not calling you back. As an engineer of a house, and you want people to, you are flying bike. Do you know what you just did? You automatically told the person that you are incapable, that you can't do the work. And the person will also be afraid of you, that you might dupe them, that you are a hungry person. I said to my son, I said, the first thing you need to do, how much do you have in your account? He said, I said, oh yeah, look for a way to add it up. You need to get a car, no matter how cheap the car is, so that when you are going to be meeting your clients, they will not be seeing you on top of bike. Yeah, I know that this is I'm saying might be sounding somehow to some people. Some people might not really comprehend what I'm saying. Can you people see me? I don't know what is happening to my network. Is there anybody seeing me? I don't know what is happening to my network here. So what I told my son, I said, you need to look for a way to complete the money you already have. Get a car. No matter how cheap the car is, you need it, because nobody is going to trust you with a huge amount of money seeing you on top of bike. So he cried and got a car. The moment he got a car, he now realized that what I told him was actually truth. He now realized that the level of the people calling him for work, negotiating business with him, started changing. It wasn't like the kind of people he's familiar with, he's used to. And I want you to understand that another thing that can make people, after negotiating business with you, they will not reach back to you, is what is called appearance. I think I just touched it now. Appearance can also make people, after you discuss business with them, they can't reach you back. That is why, no matter the kind of business you are doing, there is every need for you to look like what you are doing. What do I mean by this? Look like your business. I will explain that. Look like your business. If you don't look like your business, you don't look like your job, you don't look like your career, it is quite discouraging to people, maybe even your employee. There's some job that you say that this particular topic is a little bit vast. It's not only for those in business. Even you are working in an establishment, or you want to go for an interview, you are looking for a job in an establishment. Appearance is one of the things that can make people, after discussing with you for the first time, after negotiating with you for the first time, they can't reach back to you, they can't call you back. Appearance matters. Now, I always tell people, look like what you are doing. Look like the kind of job you are looking for or you desire. The kind of business you are doing, look like your business. Now, what do I mean? Let me use instance. For instance, you are a hairdresser. You have salon. You are a lady. You have salon. You say you do a manicure, pedicure, whatever cure you people call it. You deal on makeup also, such stuff. Now, you say that you own a salon, but you don't make your hair. You don't look like what you are doing. I have seen this a lot, and it's quite annoying. You will see somebody that is a hairdresser, somebody that owns a salon, actually beautifying people. But whenever you see them, their head, they will just gather their head, use rubber band and tie it, and they will look somehow awkward. No, you should look like your business. Like a lady that always make my hair, she owns a salon, but I have not seen this lady come to work a day with slippers. She's a hairdresser. Anytime you see her hair are very, very neat. She's always on point. These are some of the things that can make people, they discuss this with you. After a while, they are discouraged to reach back to you. Imagine that you are looking for, you relocated to a particular place, or something take you out of your state to another place. Then you are looking for, hey, where can I make my hair? Where can I make my hair? Where can I make my hair? Now you don't know anybody. You now enter one shop, one salon, and you look at the lady there. And the lady, her hair is looking unkept. She just carry her hair, tie it with rubber band. Look somehow, I don't know how to explain it. Let me ask you a question. Will you be well relaxed to continue doing your hair in that salon? Yes, you don't know her before. But something happened that you needed to, arrange your hair. You needed to make your hair at that moment. It is urgent, and you are looking for a place. You don't know anywhere, and you suddenly run into a particular salon. Or somebody say, hey, they do salon here. There is a salon here. You quickly rush to that particular salon, only for you to now look at the lady, the one that say that I am the madam, I am the one in charge of this salon. She is unkept. It's discouraging. Somebody like me, I will first of all ask myself, people like me that always have one hairstyle. Yes, I always have one style. People like me, I first of all ask myself, will she be able to do this my hair the way I want it? This kind of person looking like this, will she be able to give me the kind of hairstyle I want? That is the first question that will come to my mind. Because already her appearance is showing me that she don't know what she's doing. So that is why I always tell people, look like your work. Look like what you do. Because when you say you're a hairdresser, you're a manicure, you're a pedicure, your finger, when people look at your fingernails, it is like, I don't know how to explain it. You are unkept, you are dirty. You say you're a makeup artist, you look so dirty. A lot of all these makeup artists, most of them, they don't look like what they are doing. If not that social media is not helping us, then maybe you keep doing other people, painting other people, doing their makeup, and you are showing us video. We say, okay, let's trust your work, because we now know that from the people that you have, painted, you have decorated, we can now say you know what you are doing. But you that is doing the makeup, as a makeup artist, you should also look like what you do. Look like the work you do. Actually, the person that is making my hair, the only way I got to know her, there is a particular hair, I always tint my hair. So I always tint it, but they don't really get what I want, where I normally do it. See, one day I was passing, I saw a lady with the kind of thing I desired, the kind of tint hair. Sometimes I tint my hair to golden. I tint my hair sometimes to golden. So I saw a particular lady that tinted her hair, what I have been looking for. I asked her, come, don't be offended. I love your hair. I admire the hair. I said, where did you do this, your hair? Immediately, she gave me the contact of the lady that did their hair. And this is what I have been looking for all this while. I already have a salon where I do make my hair, but they don't get the actual thing I want. Until that particular very day, I saw another lady that was carrying what I needed. I asked her, please don't be offended. You look so beautiful. Where did you make this your hair? She gave me contact immediately. Till today, that contact she gave to me is the one that I've been making my hair for more than 4 to 5 years now. Yes. So I always tell people, look like the business you are doing. Now you said that you're a fashion person. There is nothing that shows that you know fashion. All your clothes is like this one I'm wearing. You are into fashion. You have 20, let me just say 30 clothes. All your 30 clothes. None of them is showing fashion. I don't know how you'll be doing well. I don't actually know how you are going to convince people to give you big job. I don't know how you are going to convince people that you can actually deliver good job. I don't know how you are going to convince people that you're a fashion designer, that you give them what they want. Because already in your body, they are not seeing it. Even on social media. That's like when you say that you are into fashion, people should be able to see a little sense of that fashion in you. They will not know that, I like this, I know what you're doing. And that's why sometimes when you see all these fashion designers that really know what they are doing, they use themselves to do advice to an extent. Then when you see them, see the clothes they are wearing, you will not say, indeed, these people are fashion designers. It will not motivate you, encourage you to reach out to them for business. You will be able to reach out to them for business. But you said that you're a fashion designer, everything you are wearing, your clothes, no, you don't, there is no fashion sense in you. And you want people to give you work that worth millions, right? No, it doesn't happen that way. They can actually discuss with you. You can even convince them that you know what you are doing in business. But your appearance can disqualify you. They will not reach back to you. Yes, after the negotiation of the business, they said you are going for an interview. Your common sense did not tell you that this interview you are going for, interview has to go with corporates. No, you will see some people that will dress traditional way. They will dress on ishago. They will dress on different kinds of outfits. Somebody that is going for interview. No, you want your interview. You might even be the most intelligent. You might even be the best person that passed that interview. But your appearance can disqualify you. Your appearance can make your your appearance can discourage your employer. It can discourage your boss. It can discourage the CEO. Your appearance can make them, even though they may look at your interview, they say, he knows what he's doing. She knows this work very well. She is intelligent. He is intelligent. But your appearance will disqualify you. That is the problem. But they will not tell you. That is even the funny part of this life. Most of these establishments, when you are going for an interview, they will not even tell you that, look at why you are disqualified. You are disqualified because of your outfit. They will not tell you. That is what I'm telling you now. You might still go to another place and dress the same way and also get disqualified. You will not target village people. My village people are chasing me. It is not village people. It is your appearance that is disqualifying you. I want you to understand these things. So this is some of the things, because you people always ask, why do people not reach out to me after business negotiation? These are some of the things. Your appearance. When you are invited to a place, some of you long throat, you cannot control your appetite. They'll ask you, what do you care for? You want to eat everything. Tell them, no, I don't care for anything. I'm okay. Eat in your house before you start going out for business negotiations. Eat in your house. Stop disgracing your brand. Stop disgracing your life. Your life. Stop telling people that you are hungry. The moment they see you as a hungry person, they can't entrust you with a huge amount of money. They can't give you such amount of money. There's some amount of money. They will say that you are not yet capable of handling such. You are still hungry. All these rich people, they have a way of belittling people. They have a way of assessing people. Yes. There are things that might not really matter. When you build your brand to a particular point, you will not know that you're a big name. You have built your brand. But the moment you know that you are still building your brand, there are things that little things, these little things I'm mentioning, you should be able to consider them. Take note of. Don't go to a place and your client or your customer asks you, what do you care for? I care for fried chicken, rice, goosey soup. If they have smell, let them add smell to it. And also if they have champagne, That is what you are telling your clients. They'll say, okay. They might even give to you. You eat everything you demanded, but that is the end of that business. They will not give you the contract again, and you begin to call your village people. No. So I want you to pay attention to some of these things, and I also want to let you know another thing that can make people, after you discuss business with them, or after business negotiation, you are hoping that they will call you back and they end up not calling you back. There's something I want you to pay attention. Another thing that happened is your manner of approach, your speech, your statements, the way you talk during the discussion. I listed some of all these things. The way you discuss, your manner of approach, your body language. Yes. These are some of the things that can also make people, after business discussion or business negotiation, they will be unable to reach back to you. While you are talking with your clients, what is your speech is like? What are the statements? And I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say now. Most times, intelligent people, educated people, high-profile men and women, most times when you are talking, when you are discussing business with them, they are much more reading your words, not just what you are blabbling, not just what you are saying. Yes, I can do it. No. They are paying attention to some of the clauses in your words. Yes, to some of the full stop, comma, all those things. You might not know. Those things are the things they are paying attention to when you are negotiating business with them. And the way you carry your speech, the way you speak, your statement has a lot to tell them, whether you can be able to deliver this work or not. And also, I want to let you know another thing that can make people, after discussing business with them or negotiating business with them, they will not get back to you. Inferiority complex or boldness. Either you are feeling inferior or you are bold. Now, permit me to say this. Even if you are building your brand, you have not built your brand to a particular high level. You are still trying to, make your brand to have a name. You are still trying to make your brand to stand. Now, I want you to pay this attention. Pay attention carefully. Boldness, your courage matters. Confidence. I do tell people, wear confidence like abada. Wear confidence like clothes. You see this word, confidence. Confidence can actually make somebody that belittles you to give you a contract that probably maybe you have not handled that contract for the first time in your life. Yes. But the person looked at you while you are discussing with him or her. The person saw courage. The person can actually figure out confidence. The person can actually figure out boldness in your discussion. It can convince the person that you know what to do. It can even convince the person that you are an expert in what you are doing. Even though you might not actually, maybe that is your first time to have that kind of business negotiation. Maybe that kind of job that they want to give to you, you have not done it before. Yes, you have not handled such before. Because as I'm talking to business people, I'm talking to people that also have handwork people. Yes, people that have skills. I'm also talking to you. Boldness is required in business. Boldness is required in your skill. In fact, everything you are going to do, if you must excel, you must wear confidence like a brother. You must wear confidence like a clothes. I do tell my youth in the church, I say, wear confidence like a clothes. Yes, wear it like a clothes. Because confidence has a way of convincing people that you know what you are doing. But when you lack confidence, you are wallowing in inferiority complex. Automatically, it has a way of discouraging your clients, the people that want to give you contracts. The moment they look at you, they say, this one is not confident enough. He or she cannot handle the projects. They will not give it to you because you don't have what is called confidence. So if you are watching this video, tell yourself that starting from today, in my business, in my work, in whatever thing I'm doing in ministry, I'm gonna wear confidence like a clothes. These are some of the things that I choke my mind with when it comes to business. Listen, let me tell you, I didn't study English in school, so I am not perfect in English. I'm not even speaking English very well, but that is none of my business. One of the things I discovered on time, I learned it, I filled my head with it is confidence. My number one priority. I must wear it as a cloth. I must wear confidence as a brother. I go wear them. I must wear confidence as clothes. So it's you that is watching me. She's not speaking English well. That is your business. What I know is that anything I am doing, whether the English is correct or it is wrong, I am wearing my confidence. So confident, I'm using myself as an example. Most times, things like this, I do teach people with myself because I have had a lot of experiences. I have been on a live stream where I was doing a program. My English was like, I'll bring is, I'll put in was, I'll bring was, I'll put in. I didn't even know, but I was flowing. The anointing was flowing. Somebody was busy laughing on the comment section. At the end of laughing at the comment section, the person reached out to me via inbox and said, God bless you, ma. I love the preaching, and God really, really touched me through your message. God really, really used you to solve a particular problem in my life by the things you said. Even though your English wasn't correct. I said, whether the English correct or not, glory be to God, you acknowledge that God used what I said to help you. At the end of it all, the person sent me good money. I don't know the person. Yes. Now, what am I trying to say? Am I saying that you should not upgrade? Am I saying that you should not develop yourself more? Am I saying that you should not go and learn how to speak well? No, it's not what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about confidence. Because even though the person was watching me, maybe I wasn't speaking the way the person wants me to speak. My English wasn't like how the English is supposed to be to the person. But the person saw the confidence in me. The person, regardless of whatever the English, how he perceived the English, but the anointing was flowing. I was confident saying the things that the Lord was speaking through me. That is what matters to me, not the English. Whether you say demon leave or left, the most important thing is the demon leave. So if you say demon, I command you left, and the demon obeyed and lived, that is the most important thing. Whether you what am I trying to say? Confidence says a lot in your business, in your ministry, in whatever thing you are going to do. The moment you are doing this with people and they discover that you are having inferiority complex, you are timid, because one of the things that happens to people with inferiority complex is timidity. The spirit of timid. And let me tell you, this is always most time happens to people that don't feel that they are enough. You see, lack of confidence, it can ruin your life, ruin your business, ruin your career. It can even make you the things you're supposed to get in a place of your work. It can ruin everything. And it always happens to people that feel that they are not enough. People that feel that everybody is better than them. There are people like that. People that feel, there are people, they look at themselves in the mirror, they feel that they are ugly. Another person is more beautiful than them. Well, that is your church. But if you must succeed and scale through in your business, wear confidence like a cloth. As long as you are seeing me, I don't know, people have a way of describing what you say on social media, but it's their opinion anyway. As long as I'm concerned, I am beautiful, I am wonderfully made. As long as I'm concerned, I am the most beautiful woman on earth. As long as I'm concerned, no woman beats me when it comes to beauty. Yes, I am beautiful. So you see that kind of confidence, you can't take it away from me. And God bless my father, wherever he is. I was still tender. My father called me and told me, you are so beautiful. My father didn't want another man to tell me outside. So my father started on time, started telling me, you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. So my father didn't want a man to tell me outside, I'm so beautiful. My head will begin to feel big, you know. So that thing entered my brain even while I was small. I'm so beautiful. So I have confidence in myself. And having confidence in myself is part of the things that have been helping me in business, even in ministry. So for you to scale through, for you to have business discussion, business negotiation with people, and they end up calling you back, they must first of all see confidence in you. And the first discussion they had with you. But whereby you lack confidence, you lack boldness, they feel that you are incapable. You cannot be able to handle the projects or to handle the work or to handle the business they want to give to you. So it will make them not to reach back to you. They will not call another person. I want you to pay attention to all these things. Because most times we don't know where some of all this problem comes from. And also, I don't want to dive into that. I don't really want to dive into that. Because sometimes another thing that can make people, after having business negotiation, they cannot reach back to you is bad people. Yes, it's bad people, because sometimes most of the big businesses or contract people give to you is by referral, by recommendations. People might refer you, or they recommend you to somebody. So probably, if you are lucky, probably if you did not pray enough, probably, I don't know how to put it, or your village people are not asleep that day, and it happened to be that the person that want to give you contracts know your enemy. Your enemy can spoil the work, the contract for you. After the negotiation, the business negotiation, the person might not call you again. It's another thing that can cause it. Yes, because I think I'm taking my time to highlight some of the things that can make people to discuss about business, to have business negotiations with you. At the end, they will end up not reaching back to you. So people that refers you matters. People that are in a place where they are discussing maybe the business to give to you, the work to give to you, their contribution, what they say concerning you or against you, determine, even if you have had that business discussion or business negotiation, what people say against you or concerning you or about you matters a lot. It will determine whether you have the contract, or whether you go ahead with the business, or whether the people will call you back again or not. And another thing that can also cause it is forces. That is why, first of all, I started highlighting on our own aspects, manners, speeches, attitude. I highlighted on those things before getting here. Forces can also do that. Actually, you saw where we studied in the Bible. Forces can actually block way for people when it comes to businesses, negotiation that should catapult their life to the next level. There are powers, yes, there are. That is why, if you are a child of God, be a child of God indeed, and know the rightful things you should do. Because when I started this broadcast, I said something. I said there are only two ways to succeed here on earth. Either you are succeeding with the devil, or you are succeeding with God. Nobody is neutral. It's only you that think that everybody is succeeding with empty hand. Anybody, any rich and successful person you see today, they are not empty-handed. Oh, please. They are not empty-handed. That is why I'm saying another thing that can make people, they negotiate business with you. At the end, they will not call you back. Forces. They are real. There are powers. So if you must get through in business, if you must get through in ministry, if you must get through in your work, you must be a spiritual person. Yes, you must be spiritual, so that you will not end up having business discussion, business negotiation with people. At the end of it, they will tell you stories. Sorry, we'll get back to you. At the end of it, they didn't get back to you. You will not be hearing that they gave it to another person. There are powers. So you must be spiritual to be able to deal with some things. So if actually you want to scale in business, and you want to be meeting big contracts, big businesses, you want to be controlling some figures, you cannot back it up spiritually. You don't need to be neutral. No successful businessman is empty-handed. I must tell you truth. You might not understand when you are still struggling, but the moment you begin to approach the corridor of wealth, you will now understand that no rich man is empty-handed. But the moment you are still struggling, you are still looking for how to feed, you think that they are neutral. You think that some people are neutral. You think that those rich people, wealthy people you are seeing, are neutral. They are not. They are not empty-handed. You will not understand it until you begin to approach to the corridor of wealth. Maybe now you are still looking for food. Let 1 million, 2 million, 10 million hit your account. You now get to 15 million hit your account. You will now begin to understand some things. You will now begin to try to know how you can manage your resources so that your money will not scatter. Then you will now understand that you need spiritual backup. Yes, you understand that no successful businessman or woman, even in ministry, any man of God or woman of God in ministry, that is a prayerless pastor, prophet, evangelist, apostle, cannot go far in ministry. Yes, that is why I said only two ways for you to succeed, either devil or God. And you know one thing with the devil, the blessing of the devil is somehow. We do see how you do end. So the best thing for you, follow the word of the Lord. Yes. Even if you are a preacher now, I am in the ministry. If you are not prayerful enough, you can pastor 2 members all the days of your life. That is why a lot of people that are not ready to dig, that are not ready to fight spiritually, that are not ready to pray, that are not ready to press through spiritually, they start looking for shortcuts to do it fast. Yes, because definitely for you to scale in whatever thing you are doing, you need a spiritual backup. And the only two ways is devil or God. So don't say, I'm doing business and you're empty-handed. Your name is sorry. Maybe you are still doing business of 1 naira, 2 naira. Don't worry, when you start getting to the corridor of millions, your eyes will clear. Then you will now begin to ask yourself, how do I manage these resources? How do I guide my money? Because at some point, there are forces that want to scatter your wealth. There are forces that want to take you back to the village. There are forces that want you to start from square one. So you now realize that you need spiritual backup. If not, you might be good at something. You might be the best. You might even have good manner, your speeches, your statements during business negotiation, everything perfect, excellent. But at the end of it, they will not call you. There are powers sometimes that can hinder such. So that is why you need to be a spiritual person for you to scale through. I think I have come to the end of today's business day. If you have a question, ask me. Ask me. There is need for question. I want people to ask me question either on any area, maybe in your business that you are confused, or based on the things I have taught so far, because I touched some areas before getting to the spiritual aspect of it. I taught about speech, statement, manner, composure, all those stuff. So if there's any area that you want clarity, you want me to answer your question, please do well via comment section. Drop your question. I'll be glad to answer your question. Or even if it is maybe you're doing business that is something that is confusing you, there's area you need clarity in your business life, or any area you need clarity. Maybe there are things you are not understanding. There are people, they put money in business. After a while, they seem not to understand. You understand? Maybe something you are confused about, you can ask me question. That is why I am here. So this is the time for us to question and answer. Question and answer. So if you have any question you want to ask me, please do well. Ask your question. Amadi Susan, God bless you for joining. Soha Fred, I may not pronounce your name very well. Thank you for joining. Chijo Kebrai, thank you for joining. All of you that shared. Sone, all this name I might not pronounce it very well. God bless all of you for joining. So if you have a question, do well, ask me your question. I'm here to answer your question. I'm here to answer your question before I call it a day. I hope you people have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well, subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. This is the time for question and answer. It's time for question and answer. I'm waiting for people to ask me question so that I can answer. Then I'll call it a day. I have other things to do. There is time for everything. We work with time. Ministry, family, business. The Lord is our strength. So if you have a question, ask me before I call it a day. Ask me. I'm waiting for people that will ask me question based on business. So that's, is there any question? I'm not seeing questions yet. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do subscribe to our YouTube channel right away. Subscribe now. That is one of the best things that you can do for yourself, is to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You will learn a lot when it comes to relationship. And let me use this opportunity. If you are looking for a spouse, maybe you are a widow or you are a widower, maybe you are a single lady, but you are finding it difficult to settle down, you can contact us. For marriage. We believe that God can also, through us, give you your rightful partner. Because a lot of people have different ways they can get married. So if you're in need of a spouse, either you are divorced, or you're a single man or a single woman, you have not married before, you have been married before, but you really want to settle down, do well, contact us via +2 3 +2348135394371. Please don't call. The moment you contact us on that number, somebody is already waiting to respond to you. +2348135394371. So if you're in need of a husband, wife, do well contact us via that number I just mentioned. WhatsApp, please don't call. Let me repeat it for the last time. +2348135394371. Somebody is already waiting to respond to you. By the special grace of God, God might use us to connect you to our rightful partners. And when you contact us, please, we have rules, we have procedures, we have regulations. So you know it's social media. Whenever you are trying to do matchmaking or try to find partner to somebody, it's something that you have to do with carefulness. So that is why I say there is procedure to those things. So don't just contact us and expect me to carry somebody and give to you. There are procedures to those things. So that don't call, just WhatsApp us. Make sure you are following us. You have subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Do that right away, because this channel is known for relationship, is known for marriage matters, and we have a lot of videos here that can help you. We have a lot of videos that can help you in relationship. We have videos that can help you in marriage, that can help your marriage, that can help your relationship as a single person. Already married couples, we have videos on this channel that can help you. And when it comes to business, most time we have some videos in our shorts that can also help you. But mostly our business teachings are always on live. So whenever you want to get things, maybe things that can guide you in your business, do well, go through our live. Videos. Our live videos, you have a lot of videos on business that will guide you. We have a lot of videos on business that will guide you. But if you are looking for maybe your relationship is having issue, we have videos on our shorts. We have videos on our section of videos on YouTube that can help your relationship either as couple or as single people. So this channel is mainly for relationship, marriage matters, and business, strictly on that. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do subscribe now. Is there no question? Because I want us to sing our song, then I will call it a day. Do we have a song? Do we have any? In the absence of no question, I think we have to sing our song and call it a day. Please, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. God bless you all for joining. I think we have to sing our song and call it a day. It is a necessity to make money, to make money, to make money. It is a necessity to make money. Money is good, oh, I must make money. It is a necessity to make money, to make money, to make money. It is a necessity to make money. Money is good, oh, I must make money. I hope you too, you will make money. The song may not make sense to you, but the more you keep singing it, there's something it will be depositing in your mind. Yes, this life, God and money. You see these two things, you need it. No matter how you pray and speak in tongues, you need God, you need money. No matter how you pray, no matter how spiritual you are, you can't deny the fact that you need food to eat, you need shelter, you need clothes to wear, you need to pay your bills. So as you keep singing that song, it will be awakening something in you. So God bless you all for joining. If today is your first time of coming across our videos, you will learn a lot. I repeat, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. Subscribe to this YouTube. You benefit a lot from this channel. Subscribe to this YouTube channel right away. Subscribe now. Subscribe now. God bless you all. God bless you all. We are calling it a day. Thank you for joining. All of you that joined, those I mentioned their name, those I couldn't pronounce their name, I love you all. Thank you, my wonderful community, my wonderful family. God bless you till I come your way again by the special grace of God next week, Tuesday. I remain, when it comes to relationship, I remain your number one sex pastor in the whole world, Johnmii. Then when it comes to business, I remain your coach, entrepreneur, Johnmii. Then when it comes to spiritual matter, I remain your pastor, Johnmii. God bless you. Remain blessed. I love you all. Please help me share. Share it. Let others get it. Let others